Hey, how's everyone doing? So, I just got out of Rocketman and I wanted to get my thoughts on the movie. Now, before I start, I want to say there probably will be some spoilers in here. And I do want to mention that I am not an Elton John fan. It's just not really my type of music. The only song I have of his on my phone is Rocketman. Everyone knows that song. But I was extremely excited for this movie because I wanted to learn more about him. And I just love music biopics in general. My one word description for the movie, if you want to just click out right now, disappointment. I expected so much more. I'm not going to sit here and say it was god awful by any means. It wasn't bad. No, I'll start with some positives. The acting was good. The costumes were great. The cinematography was fine. The script, I mean, none of that was bad. The main issue I have is just the plot line. And I'm not saying it's easy to make these films and come up with like a good storyline to fit a biopic movie, but this storyline, I just did not find it that interesting. Don't get me wrong, I mean, there were moments in the movie where I was like pretty hooked and I was like, okay, this is pretty interesting, but for the majority of it, it was just dragged out. It's a 2-hour movie. I felt myself zoning out at a lot of points. The whole movie was basically about Elton John's addiction to alcohol and drugs, how it made his life spiral out of control. And then the end is just him getting sober and then the movie ending. I was shocked when the movie ended. I was fully expecting way more after that, but it just abruptly ends. Obviously, I expected him to get sober, but then I expected a few more other plot lines just to end the movie on a high. If you wanted to compare it to Bohemian Rhapsody, I think they are very different. The only thing that's similar are some of the music biopic cliches. Stuff like they'll show the performer performing on the stage and then they'll like pan out to someone in the crowd just like watching like this, and you know that's going to be like a brand new character entered in. It doesn't really hurt the movie any. Another thing about the movie which I honestly could not stand was there were a lot of musical elements to it, and I know a lot of people might like that, but I cannot stand that. And it happened all throughout the movie. I think there were just too many moments where he was, tripping on drugs. They showed his thought process of like talking to someone if they were there but they're not really there. That honestly just annoyed me. It's like, just get back to the plot. I don't want to see what he's thinking about, what's going on in his head again. Like, it just over and over again with that. I heard there are some factual errors, as, most of these films will have. I think people need to calm down with that because it's not as big of a deal as a lot of people, I think, make it out to be. It's pretty impossible to make a movie like this and have complete 100% accuracy. Something else that bothered me was the fact that they never said what year it was in the film, because it's constantly progressing from year to year, but it never said what it was. So yeah, that's all I got today. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Please comment, like, subscribe. Please check out my social medias and the info. Please email me if you're interested. I'll see you guys on the next one.